Hi guys, today we will remove the cover of the Collins transponder. Let me adjust my camera. By the way, on the bottom here you can see my little switch I have under my desk. So, yes, I will remove the cover. So it is not very easy to work on this thing because it is very bulky. So it is just a matter of removing one lock screw and sliding out the cover, revealing all the goodies. Here we are. So it is just aluminium sheet cover, folded and welded, very light. So guys, here is what we have inside a first view. So it is all modular construction. You can see all these plates here can be removed with red screws. There are connectors behind allowing easy replacement. So they are screwed onto four main structural frame parts. And there is in the middle intermediate frame with keeping in place connectors, wirings and EV parts. So we will have a look at the modules one at a time. So on this right side we have a encoder module, another encoder module, not the same part number. This is a blank panel. Here is some of the radio frequency stuff. You can see coax wires going to it. Connectors, high frequency connectors. I don't remember the name of these ones. SMA maybe. You can see it is aluminum parts with here welded welds on the aluminum. So if I remove this panel, blank panel, we will have a look at the inside, the kind of stuff you can find inside. So the screws have lock nuts. These are very hard screws by hand. It is why it is better to use power tool. So here you can see the inside frame. The structural part keeping connectors in place on the wirings, and some EV components as this delay network. Let me zoom in focus. Yes, so it must be some delay lines, a set of delay lines made by ESC Corp in Palisades Park, New Jersey. And here is a pinout because it is a tube socket kind of pinout with the bottom side. Here we have some high voltage capacitor. Okay, so next side, the top side, we have some so it is upside down, sorry. We have here something, it is not written what it is. Self-test module, it seems. The power supply module with quite weird parts. So it is just a general overview, and after we will have a detailed look at each one. Here we have a modulator with high voltage shielding here. Transmitter cavity with fuse holders. So one interesting thing about this device, most of the transistors are socketed in fact, and you can pull them right off, like so, and there is nothing in fact really keeping them in place apart from the socket. So it seems it is good enough, but for an aircraft grade part you should expect some security feature in order to prevent them from pulling loose with vibrations. And here it is the testing. You have this relay, little shielded relays, and in fact it is symmetrical. So you can reverse the way it is inserted, and it seems it will still work, because there is nothing here indicating the correct way of inserting it. Okay, do I have any date code? Yes, I have a 1968 date code here, guys. So it is a late 60s technology, quite interesting. It must be why we have no integrated circuit. So on this side, more modules. This side is fully populated, as you can see. So we have a decoder module. In fact, they are all decoder. These black things here are big delay lines. You can see lots of transistors and resistors and capacitors, all this kind of stuff, and all soldered on a small solder post with Teflon insulators. Some test points here. This at the end is the cavity with a transmitting vacuum tube, which can be accessed by removing this cover. And on the last side here we have monitor module and IF amplifier module in a shielded can. And by the way, if you did not notice yet, look at this shielding color, guys. Yes, it is silver coated. This part is silver coated. This part is silver coated on the big cavity cylinder at the other side too. And maybe some more parts in the middle. So really spare no expense here, guys. It is really impressive. And you can see there are some weird components. Some stuff you do not see usually. Like this one, for example. It will be we will look at it in detail in a later video. Okay, next video will be a zoom in look at all that stuff, and after this we will start removing parts. Thanks for watching, bye bye.